So while this looks like I'm filming this video in a mental institution, I'm not. I'm actually filming this in a bathroom. Because this is how we're gonna go out in 2009. The last vlog is going to be taped from a bathroom. Okay, so the reason I am in a bathroom and why the lighting and sound is atrocious, and I'm not this washed out, it's just bad lighting. My girlfriend's working really hard, and I felt like if I sit here and talk to a computer, it's going to distract her, so I willingly banished myself to the bathroom. I really was trying to put off this video, and I was actually thinking about ways I could do this over the weekend because this year it was a tough year. It was a really tough year for me. Everything that defined me as a person at the end of 2008 in 2009 just was no longer there. I was in a 7-year relationship that ended. And that's a lot. That's like a divorce almost. And I mean, it definitely was, in a way, a divorce to go through 7 years of things, to go through emotions, 7 years of emotions. Just it was a lot. And you know, when you plan your life a certain way and you assume that's how it's going to end and this is what your life is going to be forever, when you realize that's not the case, it's jarring. It totally slips you up for a very long time. So that happened in the beginning of 2009. Then I lost my job. I got laid off due to the economy, which so many other people did as well this year. And those two things, you know, being in that particular relationship and being at that job defined so much of who I was that this year, I really had to relearn everything about me, what makes me happy, what I want from life, everything. And in this year, I also had to learn, how do you redefine a relationship? You know, with my ex and I, you know, no longer being together, how do you define what we then have? Because, you know, we wanted to remain close. We were best friends, and we are still, to a very, you know, great extent, best friends. She, you know, she's like part of the family. So how do you take something that for 7 years has been defined as a relationship, as girlfriends, as partners, and then redefine that? So along with trying to redefine myself, I had to redefine a new relationship that was based on an old relationship. So that's been interesting, and that's been a learning experience, and I'm still learning how to do that. A lot of this year was just an insane emotional roller coaster. I don't think I've ever been through a year like this, and I don't think I ever want to be in a year like this again, but I have to say I learned so much. I learned what relationships are right for me, and whether that's, you know, girlfriend relationship, whether that's friendship relationship, whether that's a work career relationship. I really figured out, and I'm continuing to figure out, what is healthy, what I need to change about me, what makes me happy, all these things when it comes to relationships. So during this crazy emotional mess, I also really had the chance to learn the true meaning of friendship, what friendship really was. And I had such a great group of friends helping me go through so much of this. And I know for a fact I would not be as confident, and I would not have been able to get through, I don't think, any of it without them. And you know, it's just, I don't know if I ever really stopped and thanked them for everything that they did for me this year, but I know some of you watch this, so thank you so much. And a huge thank you to the beaverbunch, who totally put up with me sending topics late, and a couple times just being like, I don't know, pick a topic, any topic, and go with it. So I thank you so much for dealing with me this year, which was a crazy year to deal with me. And the fact that we all finally got a chance to be in the same place at the same time, and Jess and Mary B opened up their house and hearts to us, and that was fabulous, and we just had a really, really great time just all being together and all hanging out. So hopefully we'll be able to do that again this year. I really think we should. And I know during this crazy year for me, it helped me out so much to have them as a support group and to finally have us all together. So I hope we get to do that again. And another huge thing I learned in 2009 was how to fall in love again. And that's a hard thing to do, because God, you're really scared. You're so scared. You're thinking about all the things that could go wrong and all the things that have the potential to just kind of blow up in your face. And you know, to put that aside and to really be like, hey, I deserve to be happy. This person's fantastic. This person's wonderful. Like, give it a shot, give it a go, and just to go with it. It's just been so exhilarating and it's been so wonderful. And there's not a day that goes by where I'm not so incredibly thankful that I have this amazing, wonderful, fantastic, smart, beautiful, talented woman in my life who allows me to be me and brings out the best in me and sees things in me that I may not see in myself, but still finds a way to foster that. And you know, it's so good, you know. It's so good. And I think while there was a lot of bad things that happened in 2009, there's so many things that I learned from, and there's so many things that you know, set up 2010 to be such a great, great year, because now, with the friends that I have in my life, new and old, the bonds that were made even stronger, the relationships that I've had that have been redefined, the new relationships that I have now, and everything in between, I just feel it really has set up my next year, my 2010, to have the potential to be fucking amazing. Like, just really good year. So, I don't know, I guess this video is just a stream of consciousness and a stream of, yeah, lots of shit could go wrong in your life. Everything that makes you you could one day not be there, but it kind of just goes to show you that A, that may not have been you, and B, you're not just one thing. You know, you're not just in this relationship. You're not just in this job. You're not just this. You're not just that. You're way more than all that. And you have the potential to be anything you want to be. You have the potential to redefine it. You have the potential to reevaluate. I mean, there's so much a person could go through and then bounce back and be so much greater for it. And I really think that this year, in a way, showed me that. And I learned what makes me happy outside of how I defined myself. I'm glad I had that opportunity, and now I'm in an entirely new place, in an entirely new relationship, in an entirely new job. And what the future holds for me, I don't know, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not knowing, and I'm okay with the fact that what defines me is forever evolving and forever changing, because I'm not always going to be the same person. And I think if you find someone and that someone could be friends, and that someone could be a relationship partner, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a wife, husband, whatever that is, if you just find people that evolve with you and that foster that sense of growth, I think you're ahead of the game. So I'm excited for 2010, and I'm excited for the possibilities. Who I am now is really good and really fantastic and really happy. I don't know, this turned out to be quite a serious vlog, for the Beaver Bunch, but I guess it was also a catharsis sort of vlog for me. So thanks for paying attention, and if you made it through this, you get a cookie. I don't know, this was such a Debbie Downer of a video for New Year's Eve, huh? Sorry guys. You get all sides of the bunch. And Some days it's happy, some days it's retrospective. Today was a retrospective day. So I hope everyone has a fantastic, fantastic New Year's Eve. I wish you guys, each and every single one of you, nothing but the most amazing, amazing 2010. Truly, I think everyone in the world, but especially all the bunch and all the baby beavers, deserve nothing less than a fantastic, fantastic year. If you go out tonight, I wouldn't be Mama Beav if I didn't say this. Stay safe, be smart. AJ is gonna mock me in some sort of video, I know, but I can't help it. You guys are like, you're my peeps. So just be smart and be safe, and I will see you guys in 2010. Mwah. Bye, guys.